makes a great gym? Is it the weights? Is it the machines? We'll show you. I'm Hunter Frankie. Come work out with us today on SOFLO Health. Hello and welcome to SOFLO Health. I'm at G21 Fitness in Oakland Park, which is a gym, a group training facility, and a recovery center. So let's get inside. As you can see, from the moment you walk in, it's not your typical gym. It's clean, it's aesthetic, and it feels like home. This is Renato of G21 Fitness. He's the owner and a trainer here. Renato, tell us about G21 Fitness.
G21 Fitness we create as an idea to be a one-pitch stop for fitness and health. We do offer personal training, we offer massages, we offer one-on-one stretch on the table.
Okay.
We have infrared sauna, and we have recovery yoga.
And tell me about your trainers. What sets them apart from others?
Every single trainer here has a unique specialty. Like I have a physical therapist that is a personal trainer. I have another one that's really into physiology. So all the trainers that in the house has way more experience and knowledge than regular trainers that you see outside.
And what other kind of training do you offer here besides personal training and recovery?
We have an amazing group training facility too. Like we just launched a group training about 2 months ago. And our group training, people call HEAT training, but we not only HEAT training, we broke down in parts. This way people can come here only to do group training and be able to get great results.
Right when you walk into the doors, you can see that it's a beautiful facility. Tell me about the design and why you chose to go with this warm feeling design.
One of the things about fitness center that everybody always complain is the not welcome feeling, the intimidation walking in a fitness center.
Right.
At G21, we never expect that from you. We want you to come here and feel like in your own living room. And that's the reason we choose a lot of organic elements to be able to add the flavor at G21. So we use a lot of wood. We have the outside space that show a lot of green.
Right.
The design was make you feel welcome and not intimidate. And I think we're being successful at that.
Well, thank you very much for having us here today. When we come back, we're going to get a taste of what it's really like to be here at G21 Fitness. This is Ty, and she's going to show us the lunge. Ty, why is the lunge important?
So it's an important exercise to learn if you are trying to build up your legs.
And people mess it up a lot?
All the time, all the time.
Tell me where to start, tell me what to do.
So you're here, just like that. And then come straight down, as opposed to people want to lunge forward, I guess because of the name. But you want to step and then just come straight down.
Straight down.
Chest up, back straight. So let's check you out. And then so when you're pushing off, getting into the next one, you want to keep the pressure right here on your heels. Push off with that heel. That's going to make you use your glutes. That's why I say that you use a lot of your body parts when you're doing the lunge. It's not just your quads. So you push off with your heels and then step forward.
And step forward and
then you're going to land with that heel. Exactly. Look at you, Mr. Pro. What are you doing later?
I'm wobbling later. That's what I'm doing.
Perfect. Perfect lunge.
All right. So the keys there then are I want to keep my chest up.
Right. And I think the most important thing is to keep the pressure on your heels. If you keep the pressure on your heel, everything else is going to fall into place. Your knees won't go past your toes because people generally lunge forward because they're keeping the pressure on their toes.
Right.
So if you remember anything today, heels.
Ty, thank you. When we come back, she's going to show us how to properly do another move that people mess up a lot, and that's the kettlebell swing.
You got it.
All right, so watch this, and we'll see you after that. So I have a kettlebell here. Ty, what should I do, and why is the kettlebell swing important?
If you do it correctly, it's going to build your butt.
So I can get a big butt and not lie if I do this
exactly.
right?
Exactly.
So where do I begin?
So it's not a squat and a press or a squat and a raise. It's more of this motion. So you're just doing this, and you're hinging it
It's
forward.
like a rocking.
Exactly. So you can start off straight up, just like this. And then hinge.
Hinge.
Here. Here. Good. Perfect. You should feel the pressure on your glutes. And look at it, take from our last segment, right? Heels, the pressure is on your heels, and that's instantly going to activate your glutes. And nothing on your lower back, right?
No.
And that's the most important thing. I think that's the biggest issue. They see the rocking motion, but they don't know that you're using your glutes. They think they're using whatever. And then so they hinge forward too much, and they swing it all the way up here, and the lower back gets fired up.
Yeah, I think you kind of become a pendulum, and you're letting the weight kind of carry you through the exercise.
Instead of you controlling it.
Right. We're gonna go meet with some other G21 Fitness professionals here and show you some other moves. Now I'm with Dan Hardy of G21 Fitness. Time to do the push-up. Dan, where do we start?
All right, Hunter, so what I want you to do for me is get in the front leaning rest position.
Okay.
Put those elbows in at 45 degrees. I want to get your legs slightly out. I don't like when people usually start with their feet together. I want their legs to be spread out to provide them some support and to focus on keeping the weight on their upper body. So go ahead and give me 4 push-ups. Good. And he has his hips high, making sure the weight's in his chest and his shoulders and not in his lower back. So what I'm going to show you is a couple of common problems I see with the push-up that over time can lead to a lot of shoulder pain. I want you to give me those wide elbows.
Okay.
Okay, like at 90 degrees. Perfect. And do 3 reps for me. A very common
This is
thing.
uncomfortable.
A very common thing I see with people is keeping their arms out really wide. If your arms are out really wide, what's going to happen is over time, you're going to lead to a lot of rotator cuff problems and a lot of shoulder problems, which is something you don't want. So make sure you keep those arms secured. So another big problem I see is people sagging in the hips. And when people sag in their hips, they're putting the weight here on their lower back, and they're not actually engaging the muscles they should be, which is their upper back, their chest, and their triceps. So go ahead and cock your butt up in the air. I want you to go all the way down, but keeping your hips off the ground. So now if you look at his form, his butt is higher than the rest of him. What this is going to ensure is making sure that the weight is off his lower back and keeping the brunt of it up here through his shoulders. Good.
Well, I feel pretty good. That's the proper push-up. You're gonna watch this, and when we come back, more G21 Fitness. That's it for this week's episode of SOFLO Health. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to G21 Fitness for having us here today and showing us some moves. It's time for the recovery portion of the show. Behind me, they have an infrared sauna, they have massage rooms, and they're going to be adding cryotherapy, so be sure to look out for that. As always, if you missed any previous episodes of SOFLO Health, you can watch them on SOFLOhealth.com. And follow us using @SOFLO Health to share with us what you're doing to stay healthy. If you need me, I'll be in the massage room.